Hi students, today we're going to practice reading and I'm going to give you 2 or 3 strategies, ways in which you can read and get more from what you read. So the first strategy I want to give you is to look at the picture that goes along with the reading. That can give you a lot of information about what you will be reading about. And for us, we're going to be reading this email. This is an email from Shoko. But first, before we read, we're going to look at this photo. So let's look at this picture. All right, and let's answer these questions, because this will give us a lot of information about what we will be reading about. So if we look at the picture, let's ask these questions. Who is the girl? Who is the girl? This is Shoko's email, and we might remember from an earlier exercise that Shoko's daughter's name is Victoria. So this is Victoria. What is she wearing? What is she wearing in this photo right now? She is wearing a soccer uniform. This is her soccer uniform. And we know that because we see a soccer ball and we see other players on the field. We see the goal here. And that's how we know, what is she doing? She's playing soccer. So we have a lot of information just from looking at this picture that goes along with the passage that we are going to be reading. This is the email. The second way, the second strategy that I want to give you is to look for key words. Key words are important words that are in questions that come after the reading that will give you more information. So if you look, you see, look for a key word in the question. How old is Victoria? So the key word here is old. So if we look here very quickly, we skim. Skim means reading very quickly. Old, we see the word old right here. And we see now she's 17. So now we can answer, how old is Victoria? She's 17 years old. And we were able to get that information very quickly because we used the key word old. Other key words that we can take from the questions are words like sport or play. Let's say we take the word play. We can look very quickly and we can skim along and we can see here, here's our keyword play. She plays soccer. What sport does Victoria play? Here's sports, here's play. She plays soccer. So we know that Victoria plays soccer. Here's another keyword, student. Let's look for student in our email here, and we have student right here. So we see Victoria is also a very good student. So here we are able to answer, what kind of student is Victoria? Victoria is a very good student. Okay, so that's another strategy. The first strategy, the first way, is to look at the picture, get information from the picture. The second way is to find your key words. We know we will be reading about Victoria. We already know she's 17. We know she likes sports. She plays soccer. We know she's a good student. So we can then go ahead and read the passage and get more information. Now we're going to read carefully. Okay, we skimmed it before. Now we are reading it carefully so that we can answer these questions. Okay, so we will do this tomorrow in class. We will be reading this together out loud, and then we will be answering these questions together. Okay, so now you have some information about how to read and how to get information from your reading before you read. Okay, thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.